Okay, so anyone else that may have gone through or is going through what I have gone through as far as being Heru sickly, um, because I persevere with the quest for strength and balance in my health and in my spirituality, any gains that I get, I am willing to share, because I feel that no one should go through what I've gone through, you know, especially when you have potential. Heru is the potential to become God on earth. And when you have potential that's being kind of cut short because of your environment, um, you have a lot of work to do. Okay. A lot of people just rack it up as, oh, well, that's the way it is. You got to deal with it. Yeah. I felt like dealing with it the Heru way. I wanted to be proactive in my dealings with it. So I hope that everybody that's listening would have that same type of attitude, because this is the only way you can go up the tree. You have to have the attribute of proactivity. Okay, you have to be willing to take the breath, the will. See, the WILL, it corresponds with the WHEEL, the will, or the wheel, that which gets you going. All right, connecting the dots using words. There we go. All right, so moving on up. Okay, we've covered the physicality of Geb, with Heru expressing Geb. Now Heru expressing Auset would, on the positive side, would express as a calm and sympathetic leader. It has good relationships, overall capacity for trance. So it's just a pretty good, a real wholesome type of individual expression. Okay, but on the flip side of that, we have the ignorance, or the ignorant proper use, the ignorance of the proper use of trance. And then there would be no coordination of trance with the will, which would be dominated by emotions. So you'd have this type of schizophrenic type of person, and then, you know, very impatient and very moody. All right. So we'll move on up to Sebek. Heru expressing Sebek on the enlightened side. Heru would then know the true purpose of cleverness. Okay, the true purpose of cleverness is to make things easier. You know, to get the most out of something, or without the to get the it's to ease the way to get the most with less effort for maximum results. Okay. All right. So on the detrimental side, the expression of Heru as Sebek would be the misuse of the will, and this is something that we're seeing running rampant in today's politics and business structures, etc., throughout the Western world. Okay, misuse of the will, dictatorial. Okay, unreceptive to guidance, rises to fame through questionable means. Where have we heard this? Where have we witnessed this? How many times have we witnessed this in the past, 20 or so years? Blatantly, that is. All right, moving to Heru. Heru expressing Heru traits in an enlightened way would reveal the proper use of the imagination with the augmenting of the life force. Okay. Heru expressing a positive Heru would know that there is no such thing as willpower, because with Heru there's only life force that propels Heru to the goal, the accomplishment of the goal. Okay, Heru, House of Heru. This is where Heru is taken care of. Okay, and the life force of Heru is taken care of in the House of Heru. Okay, and so this would be the arousal, the place of arousal. Okay, when Heru goes into trance, okay, the imagination kicks in, and so it's the directing of the attention to the desired goal, and the enjoyment, the feelings of enjoyment that are cultivated by Heru, the proper use of the will of Heru, the imagery, proper use of imagery that allows that energy to build up, and that energy is then directed. You can point it to your goal and it'll go there. And so this would be what people would mistake as willpower, but it's just the augmenting of the life force and proper directing of your thoughts and your vision. Okay. On the flip side, there's a negative aspect of the use of the Heru trait as Heru. It's the ignorance of moderation of arousal. So you may have too much arousal, and that depletes the life force, and it's almost like running out of gas. I mean, you don't have any fuel, you have no propulsion to get to your goal. So this results in the failure, and a lot of cases this may show up through arrogance, thinking that you have a lot of energy. You hear the guys saying, "Oh man, I got three chicks on the side," or whatever, So this leads to addictive behaviors, and consequently, the final analysis, that person or those people, that society, would lack the vital force to accomplish their goals. All right, moving on up to Heru as Heru in his expression, or her expression. Okay, Heru in the enlightened sense is a worthy and upright, is a worthy and has upright character. Okay, leader of good judgment, and the caution here is because this leader that has good judgment may have led over a period of years. Okay, in the long run, we can see that there is a problem. Okay, one of the things we see in the workplace is the arrogance of, "Oh, I've been doing this for 20 years. What do you know?" You might have somebody who's wise, who can see things without having to do them and give you advice, but because this person is functioning strictly from the Heru, the double Heru personality complex, which happens to be further down here actually. He has this is still connected, to the urges of, the lower aspects of the spirit. So that person who would be displaying arrogance because of his experience or her experience would cut themselves off, and of course in the long run they would meet up with failure. So they have to be willing to follow wise guidance or take advice from another perspective. All right. The negative aspect of Heru acting within his own personality trait would be the belief that strength resides in the will. This person could say, "Well, hey, I've done this out of my own, blood, sweat, and tears." Okay, so they believe that the will is absolute. Okay, and it cuts off the sages or wise teachings, which would lead ultimately to failure. Okay, we're moving on up to sphere 5. Okay, sphere 5 is Herakahuti, and this is the warrior's warrior. All right, this is the man's man, but this is the warrior's warrior. When in battle, he does not lose because he knows the law. He upholds the law, or she upholds the law. All right. So when Heru expresses Herakahuti in the positive and beneficial manner, he has the capacity, she has the capacity for hard work. Enterprise is the ultimate entrepreneur. They have powerful leadership ability. They take initiative. Okay, they're the epitome of initiative. Okay, on the flip side, okay, It would be hasty, rash, violent, self-willedness. Um, these are some of the things that that set you up for quick failure. Okay, just as this Heracahudi is very quick, his martial arts quick. Okay, it works the same way on the negative end. If you're gonna be brash or what have you, you're out of there. You actually cut yourself out of there. Okay,